experience.
Yeah, were you guys worried at all? Because basically every event got cancelled. Obviously, the major that you guys didn't qualify to was cancelled, which, that obviously that sucks, but it didn't really impact you that hard directly. But then nothing happens. Was there no worry? Because obviously you guys' career mostly built on doing well, winning lands.
I mean, it was just a bit sad for us because our first TI we played in Alliance, and then we had qualified to the TI that was supposed to be coming up.
Yeah.
By struggling in the DPC or the majors or whatever.
The two majors that we got top 6 in, and I think our online results was like enough to qualify you to TI.
It was. I
so we were like, I remember this was like a thing with William, was very much like, let's really put an effort at the start of the year and then get to TI as fast as possible, and we can ask for raises if we qualify. This was like, he was really, really pushing this like narrative.
I don't remember that.
I mean, it was what he was telling me. He's like, get everyone to try really hard now, because then we can like get raises earlier, and it'll like benefit all of us. So when we got the second top 6 at Leipzig, I remember I was like, okay, TI is like on lock.
Yeah, it was like 95% sure.
Yeah, something like that. I think the previous year or something, it was like, if you have 2 top 6s, you're
good.
safe.
Yeah.
I think at the time they invited 12 teams.
Correct.
So it was easier to qualify. But no, I mean, the big story of the summit, I guess, was like your and my...
Yeah, we were beefing.
We were mad beefing. And I think, we had a lot of like issues just in general. And I think one of the things, like Vicky mentions, William helped us as people, I think was helping us to drop our balls on the floor. No, but us get along. But the main thing I remember about Summit was like the team was quite divided. There was like I wanted like I told William I don't want to play with Boxy anymore. Boxy told William I don't want to play with Aiden anymore.
Oh shit.
And then it was like, well, you gotta decide, go with this or that. And then I don't know why, but maybe COVID like saved us by like sending us home, and then like emotions kind of like came like cooled off. But that was like the peak of our beef.
Okay, because how do you look back on it? It's like, well, I guess COVID just made us forget it, or what?
No, it was forgetting.
You worked through it at the time, but I think also when there were no tournaments for a while, you kind of, both, we talked about it, but also then you get kind of a reset. Where if you, let's say you have a fight with somebody and then you clear it out, doesn't mean necessarily that like everything is perfect. It just means that you can like move forward.
Yeah.
And then when you have a break and you go home and a lot of stuff happens, then you're like back to like square one a little bit. So I don't know if it helped, maybe.
How much did you notice, Mickey, of their beef, or was it pretty?
I'm sure everyone.
It was huge. I think William pulled us all one-on-one and talked and said like, this is happening right now, and we might not be together anymore. Some breakup story, I don't know. But no, it was a weird feeling at the time, to be honest, because COVID was happening. My team is like breaking apart. So me and Max, we just like ended up playing ping pong all day.
Coping.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not because that sounds like a pretty hectic period going into a maybe even more crazy period, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's if anything a warm up to what you guys are gonna be experiencing moving forward. But I just wanted to ask if the time you guys spent at all the facility, because that was the time where you ended up having to stay together much longer because of COVID, did that help that situation, or did that?
I think you guys ended up hating each other more, no? At the,
for me, the peak was for sure Summit, because I don't remember what it was about or why it was, but I just remember that was like the emotional, like, this absolutely does not work. But no, so the facility, I don't know if it was even open at the time yet.
I think it just opened.
It opened during the COVID part of the year. And then there were discussions about like flying here and staying here to play, because they announced suddenly like there was like 50 online tournaments that were announced. Yeah. And literally every single week you were playing like 2 events. And I think this was like probably one of the periods that we played the best, funnily enough. Because I think we had like this whole summit thing, went home for like a month. Everyone realized like, hey, Dota might not be around forever. Or at least for me, I realized Dota might not be around. And, you gotta make what you can with what you got right now. And then we started playing these online tours, and we kept getting like pretty far. Just, you lose the team secret, or at the time it was VPP, which is like the former Bet Boom roster, essentially. And these are like the 2 teams that you kept running into. And we would keep getting like consistent like top 3s and stuff. And yeah, I think it was quite motivating as a team, because we had gone like on Alliance. We had been like last place every event into like before TI where we gyroed. We got like top 6 at, so first we got like 2nd place at the minor, which was like, oh my God, we needed to get 2nd to qualify to the major. And then at the major, we needed to get top 6, which for us was like unheard of, to qualify to TI. This was like the path. Do that, come to Liquid, get like top 6. Summit, I think we got like 3rd, 4th. We lost the OG seed, whatever. Lost the OG seed.
They were good.
They were pretty good.
OG seed.
Madara, Sibbe.
I don't know.
Whatever. So like we were like kind of like rising in results, but like top 3 was like a new tier unlocked. And then it was like Tyrants of Secret. We got to play them in a final at some point. Got smoked, as everyone else did.
So during that time, were you guys staying here? So when at some point the facility did open, you guys stuck
right.
around
So
here for
we
a long
came
time?
here after like I think our results were pretty good.
Yeah.
And then we came here during like the summer, and then we stayed here for I think like
Long time.
Months.
I think
6 months,
yeah, 6
maybe.
months,
Okay.
Or maybe it was like early. Maybe we came during the winter.
I don't think we stayed for 6 months consecutively though.
No, we probably went home for
Like
a couple
went home
days
a bit and then
come
like-
back.
Yeah. But it was a really, but it was hard to fly home because you had to go get tested every time.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh, God.
I don't think anyone really enjoyed having things stuck up their nose.
I don't think anybody did. No.
Yeah.
So during the 6 months that you're here, did you guys feel like you guys grew better as a team in terms of not in Dota itself, but you know, you guys are mentioning you were beefing before that. Did the team bond get stronger because of COVID?
This was like 4 years ago.
Yeah, it was.
So
I mean,
probably it just went like, you know, it goes like up and down, slowly upwards, has some downfalls.
I mean,
I don't know.
William's not here, but I think this was also the first time me and William got into fights at some point. Because I think we'd been here forever, and we played like some CS game. And I was like moving from sites to like go kill people. And William felt very strongly that you should just sit in your place and play your position. And this was like, you know, when you've been around people for 6 months,
Such a silly thing.
you like have a lot of built up frustrations.
Yeah.
And we were not really comfortable enough to like actively talk to each other at the time about our problems. So you just like bottled it up. And then that was like the breaking point. And I remember for like 3 days straight, we refused to talk to each other. Like if he was in the kitchen eating, I would just like come out from the practice room, look at him, be like, oh, he's in the kitchen, then I'm not going in the kitchen. Turn around, walk around. And like I remember like at least Max being like, oh no, our team's falling apart again. It's Boxy and Aiden in round 2.
I mean, maybe like when the beef started happening between other people, then I like,
Sidetrack?
yeah, I like slank away and I did not receive any frustrations.
Yeah.
You know?
It's quite a turbulent time.
Yeah, I'm just all I knew about was the turbulence of TI getting canceled
Yeah.
and everything else. And
Now you're learning the full story of our team.
Oh, I mean that does bring us to the next chapter because we are kind of ending the COVID era into playing Dota again. So for that, we're gonna start on a new chapter.
This feels like an Invoker game. Or Sniper. I could Sniper actually.
Come on, TikTok.
Yes, sir! I'm doubling. It's free win.
Yeah, for sure, because we are boosting you.
I actually think against DK the other facet is better, by the way. Headshot, please. God, didn't get one. It's definitely better the other facet against DK. Oh, this is actually really annoying. Holy fuck. Damn. God damn it, I should have taken the other facet, dude.
Level 2 I can go. No more prep, no?
Actually fucked up. That's okay, guys, whatever. I don't think this deals enough burst to pressure DK. I think the other one does, though. I mean, the other one's just more damage. So. Shit is really annoying. I don't deal damage.
And that's first blood. There. Followed by first tier, also there.
This guy's doing better than I expected, to be honest.
You are killing it out there.
I don't have damage.
Need a turn for what you
Free fire is a fucking spell. Bro, is this a fucking counter to sniper mid or what? Oh my god, why didn't I hit that? Okay, I'm trolling. I don't know, I can't pressure to 0, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna stack. Fuck this. I can't kill him. It's permanently full HP.